Okay. In many cultures, adults are expected to outgrow things that are considered cute. In Japan, however, embracing cuteness is often viewed as a form of creativity, self expression, and even confidence. This cultural phenomenon is known as kawaii, and it has influenced everything from fashion and beauty to art and everyday life. So, most people recognize Hello Kitty, Pokemon, Tamagotchis, but if you realize that they're part of a much larger cultural movement, understanding kawaii culture provides insight into how values like creativity, individuality, and positivity are expressed in Japanese society. Um, I became interested in this topic because I myself have visited Japan, and it was something that I noticed a lot. Um, it was very cute everywhere, so I was actively seeing kawaii culture woven into everyday life, and it made me curious about it, so I decided to do some research on it and find out why it plays such an important role in Japanese society. So I will be explaining the origins of kawaii culture and how people express it and why it has become one of Japan's most recognizable cultural identities. First, I will explain where it comes from, and then I will express how it affects daily lives, and finally, I will discuss why kawaii has become an important part of Japanese culture and its influence around the world. So, to begin with the origins, the literal meaning, it just means cute um, in Japanese, and it's more than just like an appearance. It also helps somebody represent like innocence, charm, positivity, and according to Japan House Los Angeles, the term kawaii goes beyond aesthetics but also has like cultural implications, such as the cuteness of kawaii makes one appear more delicate or requiring of care. Like they seem more, I guess, fragile. They seem fragile. The history, it emerged after World War II, and then it became popular in the 1970s, starting with rounded handwriting and youth culture, and it expanded through companies like Sanrio, which is where Hello Kitty came from. So, according to Asian intercultural context, kawaii culture started off with small, like stationary objects, and then again rounded handwriting that began in the late 1970s. Once it became popular, it became influencing much more than just fashion trends. So, with fashion, there was Harajuku fashion, pastel colors, lace, oversized bows, and layering. But it also was influenced into beauty, which was like elaborate nail art, hairstyles, and then they do not they, a lot of people do makeup that emphasizes more youthful features. Like they do things to appear more youthful and cute, and then that overall has affected their everyday lifestyle. There's plushies, accessories, merchandise, cafes, phone charms, collectibles, and according to the Public Relations Office, Government of Japan, kawaii culture has moved beyond a trend and it actually has become rooted in, or deeply rooted in Japanese society. Um, while visiting Japan, I noticed that kawaii wasn't limited to stores. It was something that people genuinely like incorporated into their everyday style and self-expression. Um, it wasn't simply like a fashion trend. It has become an important symbol of modern Japanese culture. So why kawaii matters? It allows people to express themselves with personality, creativity, and like going out of their way to just appear cute. And it's also like a national identity. It's used by businesses, tourism campaigns, public transportation, government mascots. It's everywhere. It was everywhere. Um, it also has had some global influence. So even in more Western states, or not states, sorry, but Western countries, there has been an influence of their fashion, their beauty. There's pop culture, social media. There is a worldwide popularity of like Hello Kitty. Again, a lot of people love Hello Kitty. She's very cute. Um, and according to Sugoi Mart, I believe that's what it was called. Starting with kawaii products such as, Hello Kitty, Tamagotchi toys, Pokemon, kawaii culture has literally just spread globally. It is everywhere. So we have learned that kawaii culture is much more than simply being cute, but we've also explored where kawaii culture came from, how people express it through fashion and everyday life, and why it has become an important part of Japanese culture. Before visiting Japan, I thought it was just like an art style or a word, but after learning about it, I realized that it like very deeply represents creativity and individuality in a unique way that millions of people express themselves every day.